Moto3 title battle, 22 laps of the iconic Assen circuit here in Assen, and we are go for Moto3. Really good start from the two Japanese men on that front row. Here comes David Munoz on the 44 bike. Superb launch for him from the second row fourth, and Munoz will get the drop on both Suzuki and Sasaki. Will he? No, not quite. It's Suzuki that leads into turn one.
Adrian Fernandez also away very, very well. He was trying to go around the outside of Dennis Foggia into turn one. It looked like John McPhee went way out wide. I saw the Stelgard and Max Racing on Spider going way wide into turn one.
Joel Kelso's had a good start. He came from 10th place. He's on that 66 bike, right on the brink of the top six already, although he got it loose there going into that tight first gear to Struben. Pushing and barging they go through on the exit of turn number 5. Was that John McPhee? Really, really wide, and almost out of the seat there on the exit as he goes through Vinchlang for the first time. It's Tatsuki Suzuki that leads. Sasaki attacks now on the inside through turn 6 and 7. That's brave. Here comes Guevara as well. Munoz then pushed back to 4th briefly.
That incident for McPhee at De Struben was all started by Sergio Garcia, who was trying to push his way through from the 6th row of the grid. He's already up into P12. He's gained 6 places. He pushed Nepper aside into De Struben, and that forced McPhee off the track.
As you knew he would do. Garcia with the gloves off early on then here in Assen. We're looking now from the poleman. Sasaki looking directly ahead to his compatriot Suzuki. That was getting tight up through Mandevey. Now they'll really start to build up momentum coming through the classic part of this 4.5 kilometre Assen circuit. It'll be wide open, flat out, pinned in top gear here on a Moto3 bike. There is Kelso, who's had a stunning first lap. The Aussie started 10th. He's already up inside that top 6. Brilliant from him.
That's brave from Guevara up the inside of 2 of them into the ramp shot. Foggia getting beaten up again. Munoz and Guevara at the inside of him. It's Tatsuki Suzuki then who leads us into the Timishkani, gets up the inside of Ayumu Sasaki. Plenty of action there to come in the next 21 laps.
Excellent 4 sector that for Guevara. He picked off Munoz and Foggia in that 4 split. One of the most spectacular 4 sectors on the calendar. Bit of a twitch there though for Guevara on the front end of that gas machine down into the first corner. He manages to gather it all back up. There he is in 3rd place, and here comes Sasaki attacking into turn 3, the Oscherbrücken corner, and he leads for the first time in this Dutch TT.
Ethan Guevara taking full advantage, and you don't need to leave much of a gap for David Munoz to have a little bit of a sniff up the inside.
Oh.
Munoz able to pull across the front of Tatsuki Suzuki. He said he's worried about the final 5 laps, but in the first 5 laps, Munoz is getting his elbows out.
Yeah, Suzuki there in a couple of corners got some right uppercuts, didn't he there? Sasaki came through, then Guevara, and then Munoz in the blink of an eye. Suzuki led going into turn 3 on this second lap. Now finds himself back in 4th place. On board then with Guevara, the M4 man. What a purple patch the Spanish teenager is having right now in Moto3. Here comes Suzuki. Look at that, what a move that was on the inside of Munoz going into Steckenwald. Brilliant by the Japanese man.
Well, that's what the World Championship would look like now, but Sergio Garcia is on his way through to the front of the field. He's now up inside the top 10. He's just gone past Daniel Holgado into 9th place, so that early aggression is paying off. He's just behind the 2 teammates on 2 of the identically sponsored bikes, Fernandez and Masia, who are swapping 7th place. Masia, once again, he's had a few poor opening laps lately. He's back down to 8th at the moment.
Yeah, we'll see Holgado and Tatai come in for their long lap penalty soon. Here comes Guevara, then he's going to go up the inside through Hogahide. That's brave. Sasaki and Guevara lean on each other, elbow to elbow, knee to knee now, going through Rushkenhook. That was really, really brave by Guevara. He's going to have the inside line now into Timishkani. Oh, big moment there for Sasaki and Guevara. Then now, in the past couple of Grand Prix, when he has hit the front, he's checked out, he has disappeared. Guevara leads then at the end of lap 2.
Both Leopard riders are really getting beaten up in these early stages. Foggia was all over the place into the Gert to Michigan. He was forced wide over the curve, but it cost him momentum. Foggia now down into P7. Now he's only 1 place ahead of his World Championship rival Garcia.